Hey all. So this is a video regarding to strengthening your body, and it's using a technique that I have used before, and I really have just gotten behind on, but it does work. What you're going to need is very simply a 5 to 8 pound weight for one hand, and a 2 to 3 pound weight for the other hand. I'm using a 3 pound weight and an 8 pound weight. You don't really want to go over 8 pounds, although this is designed to get you stronger with 10. But the reason for these is that this is going to represent an average shield weight, and this is going to represent an average sword weight. You're going to do different motions with each weight, and you can switch hands when you're done. You can put the left hand with the sword and the right hand with the shield, and so on and so forth. Right. And I tend to keep them together. I tend to keep the 3 and the 8 together because it allows me to think about using a shield and using a sword. So not only am I training my muscles, I'm also training my mind. So very, very simply, this is something to help exercise your shoulders, your bicep, your tricep, your pectoral, your lats, all of that. And this is something shown to me a long time ago, and it works. Is you simply sit here with the 8 pound weight, in this case, right about here, as you can see, and here. And what you do is you go straight out, back, down, back, up, back. God, I'm fat. Down, back, straight back, and back, straight out, and back. Okay? That's pretty much what you want to do. And if you want to throw it down in between every single motion, but it's really important to get that down motion, that 45-degree angle motion, that straight up motion, that slightly behind your head motion, and then that straight out motion. Okay? Now, with the sword side, what you're going to want to do, all right, let's see if I can get this, is you're going to want to keep the sword up here. This is for single sword. It's going to help train those muscles. You want to keep that sword back. And this is for muscular training. This is not training a technique. This is not training a particular style. This is simply training things like your rotator cuff, your bicep, your tricep, so on and so forth. Just to get those sort of weird weight transitions to try. Okay? That's why I do that with this shield. I don't really see a lot of people punching way out, punching straight out. You're not going fast. You're going slow out and back, down and back. This is really preventative maintenance, maintenance, rehab, that kind of thing. Okay, so you start back here with the 3 pound weight, all right? And you very slowly bring the arm forwards and out. Notice how I'm twisting pulling with that hand, okay? And then back, and then out and rotate it over, and back, and then down at 45, and back, and then down and rotate it over, and back. I did that very poorly, but it should be here. Rotate it and back. And then maybe bring it out, because we're all going to have those times when we really bring them out a little too far. Rotate it over. I know the SCA uses this as a wrap, but even in the HEMA lines, this is useful because it's getting the muscles. It's training the muscles. It's making them strong. And back. Remember, you're not worried about edge alignment. You're not worried about targeting. More worried about roughly getting it to go where you want to go. And then you want to go up and down and back, okay? And if you want to, you can go over, down, and rotate there, okay? And back. And if you want, you can drop the arm down and thrust out, keeping the weight pointed towards you, and back. Okay, so that whole sequence of moves on both sides would look like this. All right, we'll do it from the front. And you can do this like this. It's helpful. It's I know it's very SCA-ish. This is good for the SCA, it's good for HEMA. Remember, this is about fitness and avoiding injury. So throw your prejudices to the side. All right. So out and back, down and back, straight up and back, straight back and back, straight out and back. Good. Now for the sword. Out and back, out and over and back, down and back, down and over and back, out and around and back, over the top of the head and back. All right, over the top of the head and around and back. And then drop it down and thrust and back. Now notice how I'm holding this the entire time in that one sort of generic place that a lot of shields get held from. That's on purpose. Okay, it's a generic ready position. It's to help train the arm. Even now I'm feeling it burn in my bicep. And this back here, this is help stretch and hold those muscles and get those lats pulling back. And that's all you do. And then you can easily just switch to the other side and do the exact same thing. Hope that helps. By the way, you can do this sitting down. If you've busted your foot, you can do this on one arm only. If you busted a hand, you can do this watching TV. You know, you don't have to be like working out. You can do this in the gym. It's very easy. Anyway, there you go. Hope you all enjoy. Hope it helps. Hope it keeps some of you from getting hurt.